Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Nick again. I wasn't happy with how my last intro video went out, so I'm gonna redo it now and try to do better. I'm sorry about the quality of this. It's not that great. I'm uploading from the webcam on my laptop. The last one was done on my actual camera, but it's charging right now and I can't use it. Um, but yeah. So some general information about me. My name's Nicholas Muller. You can call me Nick. From a small town in Colorado. The name is Pierce. It's about 60 miles north of Denver. Um, I play in a bigger town in Colorado called Greeley. The local there is Digital Dungeon. If you're ever in the Colorado area, hit it up. I should be there. As far as more general information about me goes, I graduated from high school last year. I'm currently going to school at a local community college, trying to get my journal stuff out of the way, and then transferring to a four-year school. I personally don't see the sense in paying $2,000 to $3,000 for the same class I can get there for $900. So yeah, that's basically it. Right now I'm majoring in business. I'm going to change route though. I don't really like it. Yeah. Some other generalized stuff. I follow the NFL. I'm a big football guy, so hit me up anytime you want to talk about that. My favorite, as far as pro teams go, would be the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans and Miami Dolphins. I know it's quite a mix. I don't really like big powerhouses like Indianapolis and New England. So yeah, but I definitely like those three. As far as college teams goes, I like the Florida Gators, CSU Buffs. CSU is okay. Shatter State. I'm hoping to transfer there actually in 3 years to finish my degree, whatever I decide that is. Um, I obviously enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. I enjoy reading. I enjoy like fantasy, but it has to be kind of set in the real world. So like Harry Potter's really good. Twilight was amazing. Right now I'm currently reading. It's kind of out of my norm, but I'm reading Columbine. It's by Dave Collin. It's about the Columbine shootings, and it kind of goes through and kind of explains the shooters' mindset and stuff as they go. So yeah, and then I'm getting ready to read The Shack by well, I have by Paul Young, and it's basically I started reading a little bit of it, got about halfway through and then stopped. But it's basically about a guy whose little girl gets kidnapped and killed in a shack in the woods, and he gets a letter in the mail about 6 years later, telling him to go to the cabin, and well, it's Christian related, but he basically finds out that God is three separate people, and yeah, that's as far I'm gonna go to that. But yeah, definitely for that. Now onto the channel. I want to do basically your Yu-Gi-Oh style channel where like I post up deck profiles and etc. Like duels and stuff like that. But I also want it to be a place where players can critique each other, and also hopefully get big enough to where we have some pros frequenting here to give their feedback. I mean, I'm not expecting them to put all their time on my channel when they have theirs too, but definitely some insight from them would be great. Um, so I'm definitely going to send a link after this video to probably Cesar Gonzalez, Adam Korn, Ryan Spicer, and hopefully Chris Bowling too, and hopefully there'll give me some kind of a shout out. Caesar, if you want the crush card, I'll send you the crush card. I'm really not opposed to that, but I'm expecting 2 shout outs. Yeah, yeah, but for sure, locally here, I play with some bigger names in Yu-Gi-Oh! In Colorado Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. There's a there's a there's Chris Bryson. You guys probably know him. He topped 2 of the last 3 jumps. He topped 16 to 1 and then top 4 in the other. I can't remember their name. I'm sorry. One of them was Austin. I can't remember what he took. Also Johnny Nagel. You guys probably know him. He topped two Shonen Jumps as well. I believe one of them was San Francisco. Um, Mike Wong, he topped Shonen Jump Indianapolis 2008. Um, Matthew Wright, he got two featured matches at Shonen Jump Anaheim and ended up taking 23rd, I believe. Um, as far as big names in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's about it. I did have a featured match against Chris Bowling at last year's Nats first round. A lot of you probably read that and probably thought it was pretty bad, but when you start triple monster pot avarice and two of those triple monsters are Arabellums, what are you supposed to do when you're starting? Yeah. As far as Misty and just ending my turn goes, I really don't know what I was thinking. I'm not gonna blame this on the level of sleep that I got for that night. I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. It was a stupid decision by me, I know. So next year, that's really hoping to improve that for. Also, if you guys can contact Konami and get a Colorado Regional or ask them for a Colorado Regional, it'd be fantastic because we are going to have one in 2009, which is pretty pathetic for a city that has as wide a variety as Yu-Gi-Oh as we do and at an advanced level. But I mean, it's not obviously not Cali, but you know, we're still out there and we still have some pretty big name players, you know. Also, I want to give some shout outs to some people for the NAS trip last year. I wanted to start with Andrew Salazar for organizing the whole thing, and definitely he did a great job. Also, Chris Bryson for getting me in going with them, and then definitely Brendan Beckman, who is also someone I wanted to mention on the top players in Colorado. He topped 32 at Nats, and also topped Shonen Jump. I want to say it was Phoenix. I can't remember what place he took, but I'll be sure to ask him next time I talk to him. But yeah, and definitely wanted to also give a big shout out to who else? Definitely to once again Andrew Sadler for organizing the whole thing. He did a great job. Also Adam Stone for driving most of the way there. That was awesome of you. Chris Bowling, I'd like to give you a shout out for just completely killing me that first game, because without that I wouldn't have had near as much ambition to get better at the game. As far as that goes, that's about it. Now shout outs to YouTube channels. Red Pyro 66 is Matthew Wright. I just talked about him in my shout out to good Colorado players, and he's probably one of the best out there. Like I said, he got two feature matches in Anaheim and ended up taking 23rd. Apparently he lost on the bubble or something. Yeah, so that was pretty good. And then also Nuggets Hoopster. Henry Dickoff is a great Colorado player. I can't remember what he took at NAS last year, but I do know that he played in the regionals afterwards and did pretty well. Also, as far as good Colorado players, Luke, I have no idea how to pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry, but yeah, he's decent. He ended up taking he ended up topping Shonen Jump Costa Mason, so that was pretty good. And also, if I could think, then Lindy Marcito's Colorado Star for top 16ing Shonen Jump Denver and losing to Iman, and I believe that was the top 2. I can't remember, but yeah, talk to you later. Bye.